Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen folks, there's a link tree down below. Has a link to all my YouTube pages, social media, other various stuff that I do as well, that you can check out my content. Please go down there and check out those links. Subscribe to all my YouTube pages, turn on your notifications. Also, follow me across social media. Talk to me, I talk back. I love going back and forth with folks. So I want to thank everyone that does check out those links and get involved in any way they can with those. I also will be live streaming and doing a live radio show on Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll sit down and we'll talk about this matchup that the Jets have coming in their upcoming game. I mean, there's a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about the team, roster issues, all that stuff. So I want to thank everyone that calls in. I want to thank everyone that, is going to join me for the show. You folks are greatly appreciated. So with that put to the side, I come to talk to you folks today about the Jets versus the Rams. Whew. This is a crazy upcoming game that we have. I look at the situation defensively. We're going to be missing some people. Jordan Jenkins goes on the IR. He's got a shoulder issue. They're thinking he's going to have surgery on that shoulder. So he's done for the rest of the season. You also got Fadukasi as well. He's dealing with some things too. He had contact with someone that had the Roro. So he's going to be on the Roro list. And that can hurt us, particularly, especially when I look at the Rams and I'm saying to myself, this is a team that runs the football, hard. I mean, Sean McVay, he's an offensive mind. He draws things up really well. And I could see them taking advantage of that because Fadukasi was one of our better linemen, especially when you talk about run stuff and really getting up and putting pressure on things. So I look at Akers, Henderson, Brown. We're going to be tested, especially when you look at the Seahawks. They were running on us like crazy. There was gaps all day for Carson and various other backs. I think we gave up like 170 something yards on the ground. It was crazy. And I expect the Rams to do some of the same things. They're gonna, definitely try to run at us. And if they see success with that, it's just gonna open things up as well off the play action and all that other stuff that they run too. Their backs can also come out the backfield and catch the football, so I'm very worried about that, especially with Jordan Jenkins being out of our lineup now as a backer. I think we only have like 5 healthy linebackers at this point. Neville Hewitt, I believe, is going to fill in and play outside linebacker. Whoa. I mean, life is coming at us fast right now. Everybody's on IR, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I look at their wide receiver core as well with the Rams. Very worried about that. Cooper Kupp, Woods, Reynolds as well. These are guys that can really go get it, especially Cooper Kupp and Woods. So it's going to be a matchup. Bryce Hall's, again, another week where we're going to have to see, him be tested. He's a young corner, still trying to figure things out, and he needs experience, and boy, oh boy, he's going to get it. He's going to get the experience, let me tell you. He's going to get the experience because these guys are going to be coming at him full speed, and he's a guy that I for sure believe that they will target. Bless Austin is also going to be put on the spot, too. He's been kind of up and down as well, so we'll see where he, is too. But he is going to get tested. This Rams wide receiver core is serious business. Jared Goff slinging the ball around, and again, Sean McVay, this offensive mind, he's going to attack us, dude. He will attack us. So I'm very worried about that matchup with our secondary, and particularly a matchup that I'm worried about too is the matchup with their tight ends. We just got done talking about us missing backers. You got Neville Hewitt out there, Harvey Langley. We saw Harvey Langley we saw him get abused by, a couple of tight ends this year. We saw him really get abused, and they're coming in with Higbee, who's a solid tight end in this league who can make plays, but also Gerald Everett as well. That's another, tight end that can make plays too. These are guys that get after, and they utilize these guys in their offense. This is not going to be like, oh, we're just game planning for the Jets. No, they utilize these guys. They go to them early and often. We've seen them, we've seen Everett in the past make a whole lot of plays. We've seen Higbee do things and make plays too. These are guys that can go up and get it. So we have to make sure that we have things together. Because if we don't, we're going to be in a world of hurt. Particularly, like I said as well earlier, in the run game. Because without Fadukasi, Nathan Shepard's going to have to step in. He's going to be taking some snaps. We're going to have to see what he's going to give us. And Quentin Williams also going to be tested. They're going to be tested on that line again. So I'm very concerned with us and our defensive stand at this point. Offensively, man, I just don't know what to say, man. This offense is just with Adam Gase, and it has not been good. I'm very worried about Sam. He just looks so defeated after every game. Every game, it just looks like he just wants to just get out of there. He just wants to get out of there. You know, offensively, we're supposed to have, you know, P. Ryan. He's practicing, so it looks like he's going to come back. But a lot of people are saying he's not going to be playing in this football game, that he's probably going to play next week. So I'm guessing that's probably when he's going to play. But again, with Mims returning to the lineup, excuse me, you know, he's coming back this week. I think that'll give us a bit of a boost. I think him being out there with Crowder, who's also dealing with an injury, he's dealing with 2 calf injuries. I think one on each leg. So, man, kind of is what it is there. But it'll be, you know, Mims, Crowder, and P. Ryan out there. So, you know, those are our starters right there. And we'll see what they give us. But let me tell you something. We got to keep the rush off of Sam Darnold because we have injury along our offensive line. We all know, you know, that guard spot that we have is open. Alex Lewis, you know, he's on that IR. So we're going to see how they feel it. At some point, I'm wondering if we're going to see Cam Clark on the offensive line at some point. Maybe this is the game where we see him. I have no clue. But we all know Andrews is filled in at that spot. There's been other, you know, guards. McDermott has, you know, been moved too. So we'll see how they fill out their offensive line this week. But let me tell you something. We're facing Aaron Donald, Brockers, Floyd, Ramsey at corner. They have Hill, who's a solid corner on the other side as well. This defense of the Rams is serious, and they get after it. I just talked about Aaron Donald. That dude's a monster. If we don't get these guys blocked up front, we're dead in the water. We're dead. There's nothing to talk about. If we don't make sure, if this offensive line, if this game plan is not crafted to where we're getting the ball out of Sam Darnold's hands fast, we're done. We're done. And we have to be effective running the football. Again, if P. Ryan is not going to play, okay, whatever. But you have to have an effective running game. So all that dive up the middle with Frank Gore, you better dead that nonsense because they're going to kill us. We need to put the ball in the hands of Ty Johnson, put the ball in the hands of Adams. These 2 young guys need to get out there and be, you know, moving around. I would like to see some production from our tight end position, but Chris Herndon is trash, and Griffin hasn't been used, you know. Griffin's been very up and down as well. So I need to see this offensive line step up. I need to see us run the ball effectively. And I need to see us, you know, try to move the ball around, especially trying to go outside. And I think we need to stay away from trying to throw at Ramsey. I'm a little, you know, I'm hesitant to do that. Let's not give this guy, you know, any kind of crazy stuff. So comment down below and let me know what you folks think. How do you feel about this matchup with the Rams? Do you think the Jets have a chance in this football game? What are your thoughts about some of the injuries that we have going into this game? Some of the guys that are entering IR again, Jordan Jenkins. You know, and just let me know how you feel about this matchup. What do you think Sam Darnold can do in this matchup offensively? So you folks have a good one. Please comment down below. Peace.